รอค่ะ Okay. Hey, good afternoon. Good afternoon and good evening for students and our friends calling in from Asia. Thank you and welcome to today's Youth Building Tomorrow's Food System. We're going to share about our campaign, the Food Innovation Challenge, and how it enables talents in Asia Pacific and in fostering plant-based food innovation. I'm Shirley Lu, Managing Director of ProVac International. So what do you see now in common across the four pictures? Okay, the next slide. Okay. Next slide, please. Yeah. Many of the world's most urgent challenges share a common cause, our choice of food. Next. So at Provage, we believe that there are five benefits, five strong reasons for us to transform the food systems. We believe that moving into sustainable protein diversification, which will be good for the environment, for the animal, and for food security, public health, and plus, no, it's also good, tasty. POVAC is a food awareness organization, and we're focusing on transform the food system through replacing conventional animal products with plant-based and cell-based innovations. POVAC received Fluence Momentum for Change Award. We also can go back to the former slide. Yeah. We are also permanent observer of UNFCCC, IPCC, and accredited for UNEP. In China, next slide. Yeah. COVAX is the first officially approved international NGO in the space of alternative protein. We have a rep office in Shanghai. Let's dive into the Food Innovation Challenge. Next slide. So what's the Food Innovation Challenge is about? Next. The objective of the Food Innovation Challenge is not only to accelerate the plant-based food innovation, but also to raise awareness and interest among Gen Z college students. Through this campaign, we also help cultivate and nurture talents to getting into this exciting and high potential industry. Next slide, please. How does it work? So in the Food Innovation Challenge, we bring together companies and also students, college students, undergraduate and also postgraduate to co-create plant-based food solutions, new product innovations. Next slide. And the judging criteria, it needs to be a creative idea, uniqueness. It also needs to be an idea with market potential, market attractiveness. We will also consider stability and also the strengths of their go-to-market plan. Slide. This is the fourth year we launched the Food Innovation Challenge. And the first year we started from China in 2020. 2021, we expand the campaign to Southeast Asia. Last year, now is the first year that we expand the campaign to cover Asia Pacific. This year, we also open students from outside of Asia to form teams with students in Asia. In fact, one of the finalist team going to present is from 3 different countries. So this year, we received 400 proposals from students, over 1,000 students. Innovation is a teamwork. So students work in team of 2 to 4 people. This year we have the proposals from 13 different countries in Asia, as well as 10 countries outside of Asia. Next slide. The reason why this year we attract so many students, according to our survey, students find that the topics is top the reason that attracted them. We have 11 companies join the campaign, which includes multinationals. Can we go back to the companies, the slide on the company? Yes. including multinational companies like Unilever, Nestle, and also Cargill. It also includes Chinese leaders Shuangta and Zhuming. Shuangta produces 40% of the pea protein in the world. And Zhuming is the first publicly listed soy-based food companies. So we engage these Chinese food leaders to to expand and produce, innovate more in plant-based solutions. CPF, sixth largest food companies headquartered in Bangkok. Thai Union is the largest seafood exporters and branching into plant-based food solutions. We also involved startups from China, from Indonesia, and from South Korea. Next slide. And the expertise brought in by these different companies also provide a diversified topics from plant-based meat, seafood, eggs, and in the form of convenience food to snacks and beverages. So according to our students' feedback, the interesting topics is the number one reason that attract them to join the Innovation Challenge. We promoted the campaign online and offline. In addition to over 1,000 students learning about the campaign, pick the topic, form teams, do analysis, and complete their proposals. Our campaign also reached online and below line close to 8 million people. This is some examples of our offline event, launch event, student workshop, and also panel discussions on campus, factory visit. Next slide. On social media, now we work with also student bulletin board and popular social media, Instagram, WeChat in China, Red in China. So total, now we have reached close to 8 million use. Next slide. Right. In the beginning, I mentioned that the campaign is not only to accelerate plant-based food innovation, but also to raise awareness and influence behavior. So according to our survey that before and after the campaign, students' awareness about plant-based food increased. Their attitude, when we surveyed about their attitudes about plant-based food choices, students agree that plant-based food is good for the environment, and also could also be good for public health and reduce animal suffering. So far, plant-based solutions achieve equal taste versus animal product, a shorter bond. But this confirms again the opportunity, the needs to continue to have more plant-based solutions, better quality, affordable, and also nutritious solutions. We also asked about behavior. As students are interested, will they be interested to consume more plant-based food choices versus conventional animal products? So 2 box is over 80%. Okay, next slide. Companies' feedback. Our companies feedback that the students' creative ideas, they are very excited, very impressed with the students' creative ideas. Not only the creativities, they found that by joining the campaign, the biggest benefits is also gaining insights. Now, these Gen Z students, to many companies in many categories, are also their target consumers. So students found that the companies have found that the insights, knowing that what trends students follow, what segments interest them, and what type of product ideas they are creating is also the benefit by joining the campaign. Next. So the campaign for this year is still ongoing. Hey, we have selected 25 finalist teams at the end of November. These 25 finalist team will then join the final competition, online competition on December 28th. Taking advantage of the opportunity of COP, we would like to showcase 5 teams from 5 different countries. In fact, more than 5. It's one team is an international team from 3 countries. We would like to showcase their ideas on their ideas cater to local food cultures and also using local ingredients. So without further ado, let's welcome the first team from China. Team Bulgaga. Are you online? Yes.
Yes, but some reason I can't turn on my camera, so I only can use my voice to make a speech, okay?
Try now. I just made you co-host as well. Just try one last time. If not, we can go ahead like this. Thank you.
Okay, and I can turn on my camera, so I just go ahead. Okay. Dear friends, firstly, I would like to introduce our team. We are from South China University of Technology. We deeply understand that environmental protection is not just a slogan, but also an action and responsibility. Therefore, we are committed to researching and developing green products, promoting environmental protection concepts. Next, as a high-end food, the market demand for caviar is growing day by day. However, traditional caviar is prone to overfishing and marine pollution and other problems during production. At the same time, it generates a large amount of greenhouse gases during processing and transportation, causing a huge impact on environment. Meanwhile, there is no plant-based caviar. Its brand has emerged, so we see a huge opportunity to develop a green caviar that is both environmentally friendly and delicious. Next. We actively bring in the concept of sustainable food system to ensure that our products are sustainable and resilient throughout the entire production chain. Our plant-based caviar is an innovative achievement that uses alkaline spheroidization as the core technology. As corresponding nutritional factors and monitors the ideal chewiness, elasticity, and humidity of caviar through related food technologies such as electronic tongue and texture analyzer, successfully achieve nutrition, flavor, and taste comparable to real caviar. In the field of packaging, we are continuously committed to finding more environmental friendly materials and methods. Tea residue packaging is an example of our innovative attempt to combine physical engineering with the remaining tea residue from raw materials to produce tea-based composite materials, achieving the effect of transferring waste and reducing carbon footprint. Next. We look forward to the conference establishing closer cooperation among governments, enterprises, and the public of various countries, jointly formulating stricter environmental standards. We call on the international community to pay attention to the construction of sustainable food systems, recognizing that this is a comprehensive and systematic challenge. And we are pleased that COP28 can become a global platform for consultation, construction, and sharing. We believe that through joint effort, we can create a greener and healthier world. Thank you.
Thank you, the China team. So each team will present their idea and also their expectation on COP28. Okay, the next team is from Korea. Yeah.
Your Honorable Excellencies, delegates, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to address this distinguished gathering and speak on the crucial topic of climate change and present an innovative initiative poised to contribute to both environmental sustainability and public health in the Asia-Pacific region. We are Team Korea's environmental leaders speaking. Our team consists of 4 members, Somin Kim, Seungmi Chu, Jiun Kim, and Jian Byun. Sorry for the pause. Next, please. Yes. In response to environmental disasters caused by clearing forests for the purpose of creating ranches for increasing meat consumption, not to mention the ethical issues associated with the way animals are slaughtered, alternative meat has presented robust environmental advantages by emitting fewer greenhouse gases. Next. Furthermore, with the growing popularity of alternative meat in the APAC region, the market is expanding. In recognizing the environmental benefits of alternative meat production, it is imperative to acknowledge the nutritional limitations inherent in these products, specifically deficiencies in vital components such as vitamin B12, creatine, and squalene when compared to traditional animal-derived meats. Our commitment to overcoming these challenges has led us to focus on mitigating the environmental impact associated with squalene extraction, traditionally sourced from shark liver oil. The exponential increase in shark captures, resulting in the sacrificial loss of millions of these marine creatures, necessitates a reevaluation of our sourcing methods. To this end, we have strategically chosen to harness the nutritional prowess of amaranth grain, boasting an approximate 5% squalene content, as a sustainable and ethical alternative. By doing so, we aim to address the environmental consequences of the prevailing methods while simultaneously offering a nutritionally enriched alternative meat. Moreover, recognizing the suboptimal efficiency of amino acid metabolism in current alternative meats. Next. We draw inspiration from the time-honored Korean practice of meju fermentation. This has guided our decision to develop an alternative meat utilizing fermented soybeans, thereby enhancing the bioavailability of essential amino acids in our product. The culmination of these efforts manifests in groundbreaking meat substitute, wherein amaranth oil, replete with squalene, is harmoniously blended with fermented soybeans. The resulting product, presented in the form of delectable dumplings, is poised to revolutionize dietary habits across the entire APAC region. As environmental stewards, we earnestly seek support from COP28 for our initiative promoting products beneficial to both the environment and health in the APAC region. Together, let's catalyze measures for widespread adoption of this transformative and sustainable approach. Thank you for your attention and commitment to a resilient and sustainable future.
Thank you for bringing the inspiration from Meju. Thank you. Team 3, Kubredo from Thailand.
สวัสดีค่ะ Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and His Excellency at COP28. We are a representative of KU Greater team from Kasetsart University, Thailand. It is our great pleasure and honor to be here. To begin, please allow me to introduce KU Greater. Our team firmly believes in the transformative power of food as a vital force in nourishing both the planet and its people. We are convinced that sustainable and delicious cuisine can be a catalyst for positive change in our world. KU Greater was formed by individuals with diverse backgrounds, spanning nutrition, human nutrition, product development, food science and technology, and culinary arts. Every member brought their unique expertise and passion to craft innovative solutions that contribute to addressing climate change. Next, please. As our climate change, global food and energy security face significant challenges. KU Greater is tackling this by developing innovative, feasible, and scalable solutions for a climate-resilient food system. Introducing Spirozera, our secret weapon, is not just an ingredient, it's a game changer with remarkable versatility, nutritional excellence, and sustainable potential. Spirozera takes center stage in our culinary adventures. As Thai and Italian cuisines both globally renowned, this fusion between the two countries is more than just a blend of flavors. It's a celebration of cultural exchange, fostering a deeper understanding of both culinary traditions. Next, please. I would like for you to imagine a dish that beautifully harmonizes Thai green curry and Italian fettuccine. Our Thai-inspired fettuccine, delicate Spirozera pasta infused with a fragrant green curry sauce, offer an authentic culinary experience that transcends borders.
Next, please. This industrial of smoked salmon comes with a purpose. Our innovative plant-based smoked salmon craft from a combination of beans, tofu, and peas. It is not only delighting your senses with its smoky aroma and rich in umami, but also provide essential nutritional benefits. Next, please. For flexitarian on the go, we have got you covered. Our chill ready meals offer convenience and sustainability. Transparent labeling guides your choices. Our unique QR code links you to a donation platform. Because at KU Greater, we are committed to environmental responsibility.
KU Greater is more than food, it's an experience. Join us on the exciting journey of culinary exploration, where delight meets sustainability. Together, let's embrace a lifestyle that nourishes not only our body, but also the planet we call home. Next, please. Thank you for being part of this presentation. We look forward to answering your questions and sharing more about KU Greater's vision for sustainable and delicious future.
We'll do all Q&As at the end. Thank you. Great job. Now we see several the solutions on plant-based seafood. Okay, next team, Sushi Dog. From this one is from Vietnam, right? Vietnam, Sweden, and also Spain. It's a team of students from 3 different countries. Yeah.
Hi everyone, we are Team Sushi Dog and we are doing Thai Union's challenge to develop a plant-based culinary application to their plant-based seafood products. Next, please. We are a team of three students from for 3 different countries. My name is Vivian and together in my team with Sylvia and Tung, we are from, 2 of us are from a university in Sweden and 1 of us is studying in Vietnam. Next, please.
Now I'm going to talk about the trend and opportunity in Asia market. As you may know, vegan food is a booming market in Asia with a value of $18 million in 2023 and an estimated growth of 6% CAGR. Sustainability is also influence the food choice of 60% of Southeast Asia consumers in urban area, according to a survey. Live vegan food, convenient food, reached $356 billion in 2023, and with an estimated growth rate of 7% CAGR. Finally, fusion cuisine is another big trend in culinary industry, as it is especially appealing to young and advantaged consumers who are looking for variety and novelty in their food experience. Therefore, I believe there is an opportunity for plant-based seafood with fusion cuisine innovation in Asia, as well as contribute to the effort of saving ocean and environment from overfishing and aquaculture threats. Like, please.
Okay, so this is our product, and it's a mix, a fusion between the Japanese sushi and the Korean corn dog. For the Japanese sushi, there is an annual growth rate that is increasing and is about 8%. And also the Korean corn dog has become so popular in the social media in the past years. Next slide, please. So this is our product is sushi dog and it's delicious, it's convenience because it's handheld roll, it's perfect for social events, it doesn't cause any mess because it's so easy to eat and for enjoying. And there is no concern about mercury or other cultivated seafood disadvantages because it's a plant-based filling. Okay, next please. And also we would like to say that for the COP28, we would like that the COP can contribute with the food sovereignty towards a more sustainable and fairer food system. And this is all from us. Next slide, please. Thank you so much. And here is our information.
Amazing teamwork, and I also like the illustrations. Thank you. We have the last team, Nestle from Indonesia.
Yes, we're here, but since we're still connecting to the Zoom.
It is on, and we can hear you very well. Yeah, you can start. Please start.
Wait,
Indonesian team.
I'm so sorry for the interruption. Nestle is joining. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. With the necessity to present you about our innovation. This is our team. We have Alma, Mirabel, Vanessa, and Fanny. Next slide, please. And then the next slide again. I'll start with a question. What are the basis of our product? It's the daily productivity of young adults in Asia that needs to be supported. What kind of support can we provide? From this data, we can find 10 key health and nutrition trends, as well as the understanding of mental health issues among Asian young adults. On the other side, we also need to pay attention to our product's condition. Did you know that Asia has the highest animal-based food consumption? It's reaching 141 million tons carcass weight equivalents in total. The switch to plant-based food is critical and necessary as it is proven to emit lower intensities of greenhouse gas compared to animal-based foods. As the innovation solution for those issues, we present to you
Nestle, a functional, convenient, and vegan-friendly konjac-based jelly snack that comes in 4 variants based on their health function to support young adults' productivity. Can you switch back to the our product, please? Our slide. Product. It consists of Laco, Kumsan, Glowy, and Chumi. We believe that Nestle can be a solution to support young adults' needs by being practical, low calorie, and at the same time healthy and tasty. It comes in the form of a jelly snack, which is already familiar, has a wide market potential to become a new trend, easy to consume, and undoubtedly loved by consumers. More than that, we are confident in the uniqueness and market potential of our product that is backed with our affordable price, new innovations, as well as the environmental friendly value that we bring by using all plant-based natural ingredients and biodegradable packaging. To help our marketing, we're using attractive mascots and an informative mascots personality test attached to our packaging.
We are targeting young adults from 15 to 24 years old who are health conscious and seeking for practical and functional snack. Currently, much jelly snack out there contain has a little to no nutrition. Our product Nestle will become the answer to the need for low calorie and nutritious snack. But Nestle doesn't stop there. We are slashing carbon emission by a whopping 90% compared to regular jelly and supporting plant-based diet for environmental sustainability. And we are also promoting less waste by using packaging made from non-GMO materials constructed from bio-based polymers that decompose in only 180 days.
Gut health and immune system. Moving on, we've got the perfect jelly comfort when you're feeling blue, as it has serotonin boosting ingredients that regulate mood, sleep, and blood circulation. Next, we've got Glowy that can enhance your beauty inside and out as it can boost collagen production. Last but not least, Chumi that's filled with nutrients to give an instant energy boost for active people too. Our tissue concentrate that's conferences support the action of global warming, bring awareness towards time-based diet impact, give it extra idea development, provide solutions to single
This presentation with our tagline.
Wishing every smile with Nestle. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Stay online and then later we'll take questions. Okay. I think today now is the second to the last day, so it's difficult to get people on site. But online, how many students we have online?
We have 72 people right now.
Yeah, we have over 50 students online. Thank you. Next, I would like to invite two of our guest speakers. First one is Alice Hall. Alice is the Chief Youth Officer of GOG. GOG is a Global Alliance of Universities on Climate. And also Dr. and Professor Zhang, from National Center for Climate Strategy and International Cooperation, China. First, I would like to now thank Alice and also Professor Zhang for coming to join out of their hectic schedule. I think to begin with, you can maybe we invite you to introduce your organization and also your role.
Thank you. My name is Alice, and I'm from the Global Alliance of Universities on Climate. This alliance consists of 15 world-leading universities, and our main role is to be working on youth advocacy, social implementation, joint researches, and we've been knowing Shirley and Profesh for quite a while. We've hosted the Global Youth Climate Week last year as our first one of our first ever big event, and we've had the support from Shirley to be one of our 100 co-initiators.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a great pleasure collaborating with GOG. Yeah, Professor Zhang.
Yeah, my name is Zhang Zhiqiang, from the National Center for Climate Change Study at the National Cooperation. My focus on the China international cooperation, for example, the social cooperation, bilateral and multilateral cooperation, and the roads. And my research is focused on the climate change strategy in China, for example, the deadline of the next 5 years, how to do, and what is market mechanism for the carbon emission. For example, the CCER and some of the markets done with other countries. And another job our institute to do is aggregation with other countries. So this is the main work of our institute. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Maybe I'll start from Professor Zhang. You can share with our students that calling in from different parts of Asia and as well as our audience. You can comment on what's the relationship between food and climate and what types of food that impact the most on the climate.
Yeah. I have some surprise that the students can make so many innovation about the food, and before they are maybe in the campus, they are money and they are no the experience in the career or industry, and I don't know what's the food that the people are very interested in, but they have some of the idea about how the food can be instead of the maybe the meat and the other things that was the maybe the bad impact to the environmental. So I think it was a great thing for the students in the college. We have two comments for them. The first one is I think they can read some article that's about the climate change. You can, I think that the students, if they know something about the climate change, that they will know the big trend in the future. For example, the climate change will reach the temperature of the Earth, and the temperature reaching Earth will result in some of different results. Some of the results is maybe benefit to the agriculture, and some may be the bad result to the our planet. But with the temperature continue to raising, there will be the bad things, and you can see the maybe barriers of things. That means the bad things in the future. For example, the production of the maybe the rice, the wheat will be reduced. So I think the climate change maybe we work together to prevent the temperature rise. The second thing is the innovation in the food. I want to say one thing is the food additive. And for in the dietary area, most of the food can be used in the food additive. And people I think in the future may be concerned about the green, natural, nutrient sense. The natural based food, I think, is maybe a future. But in the industry, they maybe think about the cost. They maybe think about the benefit of the people who want to the food and satisfy their needs, their costs. Some people in the low income, they maybe not have enough money to consume the natural based food.
Yeah. There's a lot of work in diversified protein. Would you also like to comment on the impact of animal agriculture, versus what kind of benefits alternative protein can bring? Yeah. Yes, why go plan forward and plan rich?
And I think the innovation of itself, I think the innovation itself is a very complex system. We have a good idea. We should think about the market. And in the future, some of the innovation may be tested by the market. I think there will be idea. Which is the most needed food that I wanted in the future. So I think it was a very beginning of the student to some idea about the food, and they have some of the very good idea about in the future, like the seafood, and some of the curry food. I think it's a very good example. To think about it here.
So turn to Alice. We know that GOG actually now is a group of leading universities. Okay. Yeah. So there are also some student-led initiatives. Would you like to talk about student-led initiatives focusing on food system transformations or diversified proteins?
Yeah, so quickly talking a little bit about with our group of students and with their demographic, we have currently this year Climax campaign up to 1,000 students, which is enrolled in the program. And our initiatives for our students on action is very important. So what they have to do is they need to take on their actions to 1+100 to impact more people in their own community and local, like friends, family, student, co-worker. So I also know that Shirley has been invited to attend one of the events in Tsinghua University, hosted by our student-led association. And I think this multilateral, bilateral activities of student engagement to discuss on topics like plant-based food is super important. And also, I also understand that addressing the food innovation challenge, we can draw inspiration from initiatives such as like Yale and Harvard, where student-based clubs would focus on specific topics, which is plant-based or cell-based proteins. And these clubs are not only conducting research, but also starting their campuses, also influencing the campus's actions. And for instance, I think both of these universities have achieved up to 35% of the food supply in their cafeterias to be plant-based. So I think by doing things in action, student-led groups could completely implement the university's decisions. Currently, I would say these are more implemented in the Western world. So more of like a US, UK university, we will see these actions happening. But I think this is also something that should be grown towards Asia and developing countries that are needed to be looking into getting awareness of.
Thank you. I think in view of time, we'll open the time for questions online. We'll take and also the questions from people in the right. Any questions from people in the room and also online? Can someone need Julia to check the questions online? Oh yes, in fact, Chen is one of the students joined this year's challenge, and he's also here now attending CUP. Yes.
Yes. Although the plant-based food is nice and it's attractive, but we have to acknowledge the fact that the plant-based food price of plant-based food is still quite high and unaffordable, especially in the developing country. So I was wondering, how will for the successful participation or the finalist will think about how will they think about the cost for the consumers? Like how can their product can be affordable for more vulnerable groups?
So our expert is on climate, and also Alice is on the student coalitions. Their climate programs covers broader than food. I can try to answer these questions. We also have some students now. They have done several studies. Students want to answer this question. Not, I can try to tackle it. Any students want to answer these questions on the affordability of a plant-based food option? Okay. So the reason why we host the Food Innovation Challenge in Asia Pacific is we know that Asia is consisted of a diversified food culture, has abundant local ingredients, great diversified ingredients. Importing impossible food or beyond meat to China will not be a long-term solution. That's why we invite students to leverage on their knowledge, understanding about local food heritage, leveraging also local ingredients to create healthy, nutritious, and affordable ingredients. Like any other new category, in the early phase of the categories, it takes a volumes to scale it up, to have the awareness, the demand, and also the scale in a cost-efficient manner. So I think our innovation challenge hope to assist manufacturers to come up with popular ideas that will not only good for health but also affordable to most consumers. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Thank you. And this is a beautiful initiative. I just have two questions. First is, yes, I'll just add it up. Don't worry, I'll just add it. So I'm concerned that are the students, the participants, also aware that some of the so there's culture in food as well. What's the cultural acceptability of the innovations? Is that happening? And the second question is just, can they be extended beyond Asia? Can this include Africa or something?
Yeah.
Do you have any comments on these questions? How can a good idea should be able to travel across borders, right? And how can it fund the innovation challenges? How can we nurture, cultivate, generate ideas that would also be popular now in Africa?
I think it will happen soon. I think it's the trend of a global trend. And to be honest, if you look at Asia right now, it's not very developed yet. We are still figuring out and trying to figure out the supply chain of plant-based food, so it will lower the cost of everything in the long run. But if you look at Europe and the States right now, it's developed well. It's been developed longer, so it's already developed and it's already cheap, and people have already acknowledged. Well, we've taken the amount of time taken for the common public knowledge. So all of this takes time. So it usually starts with like a climate or plant-based literacy education of people understanding what is this in an ordinary theory. And then slowly, when there are entrepreneurs and businessmen that would like to be into this, partake this industry, they will start developing the supply chain, the factories, how to make it. And since this is more and more developed with more and more factories, this city, or like if they have promotion, right, and social media, this all goes one by one. So I would suggest that Africa could definitely be the next on point place for like the plant-based or cell-based food to be a next milestone to achieve. But this will actually, if you are from Africa and you are partaking this initiative, it will be great for you to start this initiative. And in a way, it will create more and more jobs and opportunity for people in Africa too.
In fact, this year we also have teams joining from Africa. Yeah, they form teams. The requirement is on the team there must be at least one student registered in Asia. Yeah, my 2 cents. I think we can see the common themes across the 5 presentations. It's about sustainable, good for people, good for the earth. It's also about convenience. Now, several ideas is for on the go. Now, it's also about being affordable. I think all these key elements would also fit in the major trend in Africa. We take one question from online, because besides the presenters, we do have students dialed in from different cities in Asia and also other parts of the world. We want to give them a chance. Andrea, Julia is not around, but can you read out the question?
Yes, so I think there is a really interesting question by Angela. She's asking, how do you imagine the food system to be like in the future, for example, in 2030 or 2050?
Wow, that's a big question. Yeah. How do you imagine a system to be in 2030? Now, Professor Zhang is in China climate change strategy and international cooperation. So now
I think it may be a very big question. The first thing, I think there are different idea between the people. Some people may like the nature-based food, and some people may like the food that was different material for the animals and for the planet. I just say about the food, not about anything. Just China had announced that maybe in China the carbon peak or by the 2030 and carbon neutrality by 2060. So the really big task for China to achieve it. For example, and that China is also different countries. There are some people in the east of China. There are some money, and some of the people in the east and west, in the middle and east of China, they are may be very poor. I think the low carbon is a very high cost system, not only for China but also for the other countries. For example, if you don't use the modern industry system to make the car, like the planet, like the food, there will be a very high cost behavior for our society. Yeah.
Thank you. Alice, do you have anything on the conference? Okay. Our vision is, we hope by 2050, everyone will have a healthy, delicious food that's good for planet, for animals, and also for our Earth. Okay. I would like to thank very much our speakers, Professor Zhang and also Alice. Thank you for you sharing your thoughts, your views. Before this event, I had discussions with both of them, and we look forward to even more and also further collaborations. Yeah, I also want to thank my colleagues. Thank our UN advocacy team, and also thank my colleague Colette from UK. Thank you so much for making this event possible and your great work. Thank our audience online and also in the room. I know after so many days of events and also networking, I really appreciate your time and attention in this event. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, for our online attendees, maybe we can take a group picture now. Let me stop sharing. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Second.
Andrea, can you stop sharing your screen so we have everyone on the screen?
Hi.
No, because then we won't see the students. Are they still there? I mean, they're not moving.
Yeah.